y'all? Joshua here, back with another video, and today I'll be going over 8 things I wish I knew before starting college. And just to be clear, these 8 things are not in any specific order, they're just listed. Now before I get into the actual video, I just want to say thank you so much for the support on the last one. We're so close to that goal of 100 subs, so I'd greatly appreciate if y'all just subbed real quick. Now without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing I wish I knew before starting college is the true benefit of dual enrollment. Dual enrollment basically allows you to start taking college courses in high school while earning credits for college at the same time. Even though this applies for some colleges in and out of state, this is a great way to get through a semester of college or more while in high school. I initially found out about dual enrollment during my freshman year of high school, and I took my PERT test, which is basically your test to admit you into dual enrollment, and then I ended up passing the math portion, but I did not pass the reading and writing portion. So I had the opportunity to take the test again, and it was only $30 at the time, but I just ended up never retaking the test. Now I'm not sure about the requirements to take dual enrollment today, but I'm 100% sure it's easier than back then. Now during COVID, it wasn't even required to take a test, and that was around my junior year of high school, and I still did not take that opportunity. So if you have that opportunity today to take dual enrollment, I highly encourage it. Now the next thing I wish I knew was which scholarships to apply for while in college. Now there's many scholarships that you can apply for online, and even though the requirements may be excessive, it's free. So I highly recommend taking advantage of these scholarships before they become less available and people beat you to it. The scholarships are very, very competitive. Now the third thing is figuring out whether or not you'll be working throughout college. Now when first starting out college, this is the time you'll be deciding whether you'll be working part-time or full-time. Now when first starting out college, you'll decide how much time you'll be putting into each class. And through that, you're able to see if you're going to be able to do part-time or full-time with whichever job you just decide to get while in college. To be honest, this might differ every semester depending on your course load, how many credits you have to take, and it basically just depends. Now, if you're someone who knows you'll be taking a consistent amount of credits each semester, then you'll be able to know what your schedule can really look like. Whether or not you'll be working maybe 25, 30, 35 hours, however many, you're gonna be able to figure it out. Moving on to the fourth thing, are you interested in any clubs or programs at your school, and do they offer scholarships? Any program that you'll be involved in that will take time out of your week will involve time and money. So this is another great thing to start thinking about before you dedicate all that time while preparing for your future. Now on to number 5, this would be to find a study habit that fits you. To be honest, I didn't find my true study habits until I made it to college. My type of studying revolved around last-minute study guides and actually learning while taking the test. Now once I started taking financial accounting, that's when I truly realized that I needed to find a study habit that fits me. Now these study sessions would take 5 hours at the beginning, like really learning how my brain works around these type of equations or questions. And then I was able to cut it down to like 2 or 3 hour study sessions, and that really made it beneficial because I wasn't studying as much, but I was still able to learn and receive that information in a way that I could understand. Again, everyone's study method is different, and taking the time to find what fits you will only benefit you. Number 6 on the list is the importance of going to class. Now once you miss one class for a certain course during a semester, best believe you're not going back. I don't know the reasoning or psychology behind it, but the thought of missing one class during the semester just seems okay to everyone, and you realize at one point that what the professor is teaching is just straight off a PowerPoint. Now, meanwhile this is going on, you think that you can just teach yourself at home, which is pretty ideal. If you're someone who is better by teaching yourself, or you don't have to ask many questions, you get the concept straight from the textbook, then going to class may not even be for you. If you're someone who likes to ask questions and likes to engage with the professor, then going to class will benefit you. So it really depends. Moving on to number 7, this is to prioritize your health. Now again, these 8 things are not in any specific order. It's very easy to get sick in college, and this is everyone's first time figuring out their own cleaning methods. I know on campus they may have their own cleaners, but as far as people who live off campus, they have to figure out their own cleaning methods and what it takes to really find out the best areas to clean and as quick as possible. If you're someone who gets sick pretty often, having natural remedies such as fruits, vitamins, and medicine on hand, it's definitely beneficial. Lastly, number 8 is not to waste time. Procrastination. It's our best friend, and honestly, I'm a big fan of procrastination. Nowadays, I usually just use procrastination to my advantage because I know it's always going to be there. It's up to us to truly minimize it. One of the things I used to do in college is set time limits on all of my social media platforms, and I was a big fan of focus modes. So on our phones, we have Do Not Disturb. However, I didn't want to be the one who was on Do Not Disturb all day, especially when I had phone calls or maybe meetings requested. So study modes on our phone is pretty cool because I'm able to set certain times where say I'm studying and I don't want to be getting phone calls. So as soon as it hits that time of the day, such as like 3 p.m., I basically have everyone's notifications blocked off except like important people, like maybe say my mom, my girl, my family. So at those moments I wouldn't be receiving notifications as soon as it hits that time of day. Another example of one of the study modes I had is the get that degree study mode. So as soon as I got to USF and I entered the library, the study mode would go into act. It wouldn't let me receive notifications. It's the same thing as Do Not Disturb, but it instantly works as soon as I walk into the building. And I can also turn on certain applications, so such as like I can receive notifications from Canvas or one of my professors. So it's pretty cool. That's one thing I'm still trying to keep into my daily life because we easily get distracted. We want to get certain things out the way throughout our days, and boom, that one thing just doesn't go according to plan, but you want to try to stay on top of things as much as possible. But yeah, those are the 8 things I wish I knew before starting college. All of these things would basically just give me a head start, and this is why it's also beneficial to know it ahead of time. If you found this video helpful or have any questions, definitely leave a comment down below. Definitely make sure to subscribe. We're almost at that goal of 100 subs, and I'm hoping to plan something special for that one as well. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace.